This is going to be about realms only, no gameplay. This is pretty wild. So when you start a new game, you can do the beginner scenario here, which I'm going to do in another video. And it tells you the trait of that realm. Harmonious lands. Valley of Wonders has ancient ruins, crystalline abundance, uninhabitable underground, okay? Greenshire, you can pause this if you want to read what the traits are, even though they don't necessarily tell you what they are. This is just to kind of give you a snippet here. But when you select any of them, you are able to edit most of them. So here, if you look at the beginner scenario, you can't edit it. And the story one here, story realm one, you can't edit that one. But the Greenshire, notice how the edit popped up at the bottom left? All these ones have the edit button. And when you edit it, it's basically, what traits do you want, the player distance, how many players, the difficulty, the turn system. And then you can just overall just customize the realm and do the advanced settings, which is the exact same thing as creating your own realm at the very top, which we're going to do quickly. So from the very top, we've got realm traits. Okay, and when you select it, you got to go to advanced settings. There we go. There's the realm traits at the top here. This one has large landmasses separated by oceans. Each empire shares a landmass with one or two other empires. So you can click on that, and these are the traits that you can select within it. You can go ahead and pause that if you want. I mean, some of it's pretty straightforward, right? And then, obviously, if you select, let's say, coast, then that symbol that we just had obviously then comes back over here, continents. That's the one that was originally there. And then when it comes to these ones, like, you just have to go through each one. So your climb trait, do you want it to be a desert, an endless field? You could see the perks or the traits again within it. A forming realm, a frozen realm, highlands, overgrown realm, right? Like here, it's like a realm where plant life flourishes nearly everywhere. Forest province creatures are common. Desert and Arctic is rare. That kind of stuff. Okay. Then we've got this one here. Inhabitants trait. Astral invaders. You can have astral sea creatures that have been drawn to this realm's source of mana. Demonic realm, right? Fiend units are common. Dragon territories, exactly. Immortal spirits, you get the idea. Lingering creators. Giants and ogres are common. Low population. Magic origins, megafauna. You got lots of beasts and animals in this one. Peaceful land. This realm features mostly benevolent spirits and creatures. Fey plant animal units are common. Rampant flora. Rampant undeath. And wildlands. Okay, then we can go back to the presence traits. Oh, pretender kings. Oh, I was going to say, what does it even do? The kingdom that once dominated this realm has fallen, and 3 successors lay claim to the throne of this once prosperous kingdom. The pretender kings Darman Voss, Jarlan Voss, and Skogan Voss start with 2 additional cities. Each pretender king starts at war with other pretender kings. Whoever forms an alliance with whoever forms an alliance with or defeats each pretender king is victorious. So that's pretty interesting. Then we've got some other miscellaneous traits that we can add, like Arctic blizzards, crystalline abundance, domain of mayhem. All combat is affected by domain of mayhem. Massive underground, small underground, volcanic, warping wilds, wondrous past. Free city modifiers. This world's free cities make powerful allies. All empires gain +5 recruitment points. City states. It could take forever for me to show you all of this. Ruined realm, rule modifiers, death casting, disdain for evil. All empires gain, grievances against empires with evil alignment, mega cities. This world allows the construction of immense mega cities, regenerating infestations, underground start, unlimited power. This realm is awash with astral power and spells flow freely without limit, though they require more mana to channel. Okay, then unit modifiers, Curse of Undeath, Frostling Influence, Gigantism. Marauder units gain super growth, high maintenance. Immortals, Lightless. The nights are dark and full of terrors. Okay, and I think it's the same for all these ones. Yeah, they're all the same. So the bottom four, you get the same list, right? For the miscellaneous traits there. You can have up to 4 of them there. Okay. So that's that. Then the player distance, the desired distance between each player's capital. The further the distance, and the higher the number of players, the bigger the map size will be. So you can have close, standard, and far. Players between 2 and 9. Classic turns, everyone plays their turn in order, one after the other. You could do simultaneous turns where everyone plays their turn at the same time. Then the name of your custom realm, what do you want your portals to look like? Or whatever. Well, not whatever. It's, what it means there. And then on to factions. Custom rulers. Do you want to allow that? Rulers are generated. Rulers that are left to random will be procedurally generated instead of picking from existing rulers. If you want to do teams, the AI difficulty, custom, relaxed, easy, normal, hard, and brutal. I don't know what custom does. Yeah, I don't know what custom does. Oh, I see. Okay. Random ruler. Yeah, you're the human. And then that's where you go to pick.
You have the unique ability to
don't even get me into this. Yeah, you can create your own. That might be like another video because you can astronomically fine tune just as much as your realm, how your characters look, and you can see it there. Okay, you can go absolutely
in the following steps,
hog wild. Yeah, I get it. With the elfkin, do you want to do orcoids, dwarf, halfling? Do you want how you want to make them look like ratkin, toadkin, molekin? There's just an absolute insane amount of stuff that you can do.
In this step, you will pick.
Yeah. And then you can pick how they like their culture. Are they dark? Are they mystic? And all that kind of stuff. Okay,
so people's form?
No, let's get out of that. So, don't ask me what that was. So that's again for us. And then handicap. Do we want a major handicap or a major advantage or no handicap? And then again for the rulers, how many of them there are, what there are, right? So that's your factions thing there. Then your game flow. Okay, your game flow. Enable or disable the strategic turn timer. The turn timer determines how much time a player has for each turn. I don't like a timer. I don't want to be stressed out, so it's left off by default. The game speed, just the pace of the game. This affects research speed, population growth, city structure. We can do slow, normal, and fast. Starting conditions. Do we want it to be hard, normal, or easy? And that selects the amount of resources that you'll have. And then the world threat. Passive, low, normal, or high. That determines the general strength of independent armies, how fast they upgrade their strength, and the frequency with which they send attacking armies. So you can really tailor the experience here. The score. Select a turn limit. Slow, normal, fast, or disabled. Well, then that means it would go forever or until you annihilate everyone. Expansion. Victory is achieved by owning a set amount of provinces through your cities or vassals, building special beacons and defending them for a certain amount of turns. You've got magic if you want to enable or disable magic victory by researching tomes, building affinity, province improvements, and channeling a game-ending spell over a certain number of turns, or if you want to do allied victory. A player winning the game will also result in victory for that player's ally. Hero Resurgence. Select what happens when a hero dies during a battle while their side is still victorious. Do you want to auto combat only? Always resurrect a hero after winning. Never automatically resurrect a hero. Only resurrect a hero after winning. Oh, okay. There you go. And then the combat. Tactical combat settings. Combat versus the AI. Select how tactical battles against AI are handled. Just always ask, always auto combat, always manual combat. I like being asked. Combat versus humans. Same thing. Observe manual combat. When locations visible, select when to observe a human player's manual combat encounters. Tactical idle timer. Select the speed at which turns should be played in tactical combat off. Enable combat retry. Sure, enable the option to retry combat if you suck and you die. This makes it possible to manually retry combat once it's been completed if the combat didn't end with a favorable result. And again, enable combat restart. Enables the option to restart the manual combat. This makes it possible to restart during a battle and try a different strategy if desired. And that is pretty much it when it comes to, like your whole realm setup. As you can tell, I mean, it's as deep as it gets. Yeah, that's what she said. So, okay. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. We'll go and bend it in half, twist it, break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.